Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to Displaced. If you remember last time, we actually managed to make it into this second area, which looks like kind of countryside kind of vibe. So we're going to become farmers now and just generally do untoward stuff with animals, I think. I'm really not sure what goes on from this point, but we made it through the subway system from the kind of war-stricken city, and we've still got a full group. We've got a decent amount of food, some alright weapons. I think we've got like a sniper rifle, what looks like a kind of Remington, just like a hunter rifle, 2 broken bats and a good bat, a decent amount of food, veg. We've got a broken pistol as well, which we can probably sell on, and we're going to head towards this little quest. Upon topping a hill, you see a small building in a distant valley. It looks like an abandoned winery. It appears to be empty, but you still approach it with caution. After scanning the exterior, you go inside. To your surprise, the interior is intact, which means it's been abandoned since the war started. You enter the cellar and see dozens of barrels of wine. You also see sausages and cheese. Cheeses, plural. Let's get drunk. Or do we take everything we can? I think we take everything we can. It just seems to be the safer option. So let's take some ale. We'll just fill our boots. We could just take everything, but I'm going to place it like a true gent, you know, just to get back into it, guys. It's been a few weeks, so... Right, so we're now heading up on a town. In fact, let's have a quick look at... Hunger's okay. Sanity's alright as well. So we're just going to explore right quick. Okay, so we've got a place called Tornved and Gilas. Again, not too sure what they are, but we're going to explore this little point down here. And we do need to find a safe place as well. Right, okay, so this is this old woman and child again. I'm pretty sure we came across this in the last place, so maybe they've... we're just going to move on. Like, we did this last time. This is one thing that does annoy me about the experience, is that, you know, kind of stop repeating yourself. Alright, let's go down to this. We are dropping back on ourselves, but I just want to see what's what. Okay, this is new. So you see an off-road vehicle parked by the side of the road. The engine is still warm, but there's no one nearby. There are several bags filled with goods and supplies in the trunk, and the child in the seat at the back. I'm going to touch nothing, simply because we've got a full stack of inventory, and it's generally pointless for us to take anything. Right, here's the group of journalists again. So we're not gonna bother with them. We tried that in the first, like the first thing of the first city. It's a bit disappointing that the same things are kind of happening. And what we're gonna do is actually rest, and then we're gonna eat as well. We probably could have done both of them at the same time, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so the war-tornness is actually spreading, so we need to get the fuck out of Dodge. For some reason, I thought we were safe here. I don't know why, but we're going to head up to Gilas and then head up to this main quest in Tornved. Okay, let's head up there, and we're actually heading away from the groups as well there. As you make your way through a forest, you hear someone yell. You cautiously approach the location of the sound and see a group of Marauders. Okay, so let's attack these fuckers. Alright, let's put everyone in a decent spot. We'll get Adele generally there, bit of cover. Jude, our chef, can go in the most protected one. She's got a broken weapon as well. And we'll get Max somewhere relatively decent as well. In fact, can we put him there? Yeah, that looks good. And then we can get Adam generally there. At least he's got a lot of cover there, so let's just go through and see what happens. Sorry guys if I'm talking a bit stuttered and weird today, but haven't made a video in quite a while, so it's you know, it's just nice to ease myself back into it. And hopefully some more stuff to come up this week as well. But we're doing alright. I don't think we took an incredible amount of damage. Adam's go. He should be kind of finished with relatively shortly. They're both unarmed as well, so alright, that's one down. I'm not too sure how this is a main quest either. Kind of baffling really, but hey ho. Let's just take a look what's going to happen now. I mean, really, we aren't actually getting scathed here. There we go. Alright, let's have a look in the inventory. So we've got some soup, and let's just take a look at the calories. 5 and 5. So we'll take the meat and we'll swap out the trash for the fish. And again, we're full stock. The last surviving marauder tells you their camp is nearby and is full of prisoners and loot. As you try to tie him up, he escapes, knowing he'll warn the others. You realise you have a decision to make. We're going to find a place that could be pretty interesting. I assume it's somewhere. I don't know. I do not know. I thought it kind of, you know, indicate to us where it is, but hey ho, we don't know where it is. So we've just done a bit of eating and we're going to head north of Tornved. He looked like he was running into a forested area. Okay, so we've got some more objects. We're going to avoid the risk. That is always an ambush, as I'm pretty sure you guys have known now. Every time we've kind of fell into that trap. So let's do a bit more exploration. Refugees, soldiers. What have we got there? Soldiers, people 1. I mean, we could head up to Jellinge, I think it is, or Gimlinge, or Grievestrand. There's some really weird names for places. Are these real places? I don't think they are real places. I've never heard of a place called like Grievestrand or Jellinge, but hey, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Right, we're gonna head across this road or up this road, and then we're gonna head towards this kind of point of interest in Jellinge. And we need to stay and actually just cook up some food there as well. And it's actually a trader. Okay, so let's agree to trade. We can actually get rid of some stuff here. Could swap that. 335. Yeah, that should be fine. I mean, we've got 2 armed guys, and everyone else has got a kind of bat. Some be it broken, but it's not too much of an issue at the moment. And that's fine. So we've sold that. We've got $881. We're going to do a tiny bit more exploration. Oh, we haven't got enough energy. We need to rest. So we're just going to sleep by the trade point. It should be relatively safe. And then we can do a bit more exploration and see what's what. I don't understand what define the safe place objective actually is. I know it sounds really self-explanatory, but in the first kind of area, we had a very much a get from A to B objective, and now we've basically got this kind of find a safe place, really kind of ominous and open-ended there. But I'll head into Jellinge, and we've got another group. Can we just keep... No, right, okay. Alright, let's just hide from them. You hide, and they pass without seeing you. Right, okay. So I want to head up to Dalmos, as that seems to be the next big kind of objective up there, or the actual big quest. I don't know how big this area actually is. In fact, we're probably best heading this way first, away from the Marauders and the journalists, and just there's soldiers there as well, but it's not too much of an issue. Right, we need to stay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, we're going to hide from these as well. But they're no issue, right? So we're going to have a fight while we're hungry. It looks like 2 soldiers, but they are unarmed, remarkably. So let's get Adam kind of up front and pack these 2 kind of in there. We might swap these around actually. In fact, let's back her up just so she's got a tiny bit more cover. And I think that's everyone. So we're going to fight, and we're going to actually skip this fight, guys, because we should win this. There should be no kind of affliction to us. Yeah, there we go, critical hit there as well. Right, so let's skip it. Okay, and we did actually take some damage there, but we got a really nice amount of food. We do need some first aid, like very quickly need some first aid, because Jude is kind of down to half health at the moment, so that's not good whatsoever. Let's just take a look what we can do about that. So let's cook, and we're gonna rest as well. I don't think that actually ups our health whatsoever. Has the quest gone? Alright, okay, can we just continue? No, another group. Right, okay, let's hide from these as well. We might have to have another fight. Yeah, we're having another fight. Oh, one of them's actually got a bat. Right, okay, so we might have to take this slightly more seriously than the other fights previous to it. Okay, add them in there and get Jude in there. I'm not even too sure if we kind of are fighting the correct way. I don't know if we've got the full grasp on kind of the agility and obviously the shield and attack meter, but the agility, I don't know if that affects your use of melee weapons or not. I haven't got a clue, guys. Really haven't got a clue, but we'll just try and grind through it. I really want to finish this as well. Wow, we actually missed someone then. We've got an agile guy, but that's 2 down, and the other guy should be finished with relatively quickly. There we go. And we've got a brand new baseball bat. So Jude still took a bit of damage there, which is unfortunate. And let's just do a bit of inventory management. Okay, so if we swap that for there, and that is really fucked. I mean, condition 0 of 2. I'd probably prefer to take some tinned goods. And let's just see what else we've got. Calories 1, calories 2. So we definitely want to take meat over chocolate. What about the vegetables? Calories 2 as well. Cereal. Is that cereal or chocolate? That's chocolate, yeah. I don't know why I thought that was cereal. But we'll take tin goods over everything, really. Generally, just because they're a lot better for us, calorie-wise, and it'll keep us going. We seem to be really burning through calories as well in this area, which is quite irritating. Right, you enter a small town. As you stroll down the main street, you walk past abandoned restaurants, hotels, and arcades. At the tiny square at the end of the road, you see a hotel with a fountain and a casino on the first floor. Realising it must have been quite posh in its day, you decide to search it. The main hall is dark, although you can see it's full of broken slot machines. Suddenly, the doors and windows close. Hearing that you're surrounded, you put down your gun and raise your hands. Your companions follow suit. Once everyone has calmed down, a tired-looking middle-aged woman and 2 massive dudes come out of the other room. I'm glad I caught you. I have a job for you. Do it and I'll reward you handsomely. Refuse or fail and I'll make sure you curse the day you were born. Right, I mean, we haven't got a choice, so go to Landet, find who killed my son and bring them here dead or alive. How am I supposed to tell the murderer is? I'm no detective. That's your problem. My son left a week ago, 2 days ago. Oh, my people found his body. I thought they were saying my son left a week ago, 2 days ago, as in like a correction. My people found his body. Don't try to run because you won't be able to escape. Right. Are we not in Dalmos already? Is that where we had to go? Oh, Landet. Right, so have we gone past Landet? I know, right. It's here somewhere, I think. Right, okay. That's fine. So what we're going to do is we're relatively well rested, so I'm going to head into the unknown. In fact, we're going to head here because, in fact, let's just keep going. Hopefully reward handsomely will be some medical supplies. You go to Landet. Where do you begin? Search the crime scene for evidence. You find spent shell casings and a crumpled up cigarette next to the boy's blood. The cigarette is a rare brand, red. Talk with the locals. While you're talking with the locals, he tells you the kid was involved in a shady deal with an army guy. Apparently he traded drugs for guns and ammo. You reach the military camp. It's well guarded. Attacking it would be madness. You see a guy standing next to a tent and smoking the same brown cigarettes you found at the crime scene. You boldly approach him. Right, there's something you'll find interesting. What? We know where the next deal between a group of drug dealers and a local gang will take place. What do you want in exchange for this information? Guns and ammo. Deal. Let's go. Alright, okay. Return to Dalmos. Right, okay. So we're actually taking this guy all the way back, which is fantastic. We just need to eat. That was really easy. I thought that was going to be like a kind of big deal kind of quest. No big deal. Oh, we've got a trade point though, which is good. Agree to trade. And they've got medical supplies as well. So we will please buy that off you, and that's great, thank you very much. And we can now heal up Jude, and she's now at full health, which is pretty fantastic. We've recovered well, so let's continue on, and hopefully we can sort this out. You return to Dalmos and arrive at the abandoned casino. There's going to be a fight and you must choose a side. Who do we join? The gang or the military? I really have no idea. Let's go with... I'm going to go with the military because they've got guns. And there's one gang enemy, which is fine. Right, okay, so we've got two rifles. One of them now broken, which is a shame. Let's put Jude kind of there. Adam can go in there, and Adele probably there. Let's see what happens. We should be able to deal with this quite quickly. I mean, this enemy has got a really large health pool, so you know, you never know. You never know. Could go wrong for us, but completely unarmed. So I think we made the right decision with going with the military. I'm not too sure if these choices actually have any effect on the kind of overall game as a whole, though. I don't know. I really don't know. It just seems like a lot of multiple choices with not a lot of purchase at the end of them, from what I can tell. And we just got 2 things of food for that. Okay, smart choice. Here's your reward. Oh, nice. Right, okay, so we got a machine gun, which is just pretty brilliant. And what we're going to do is give that machine gun to Mad Max, give the pistol to Jude, give that there and that there, and we might actually... Right, expensive alcohol's worth quite a lot. We're going to actually take this broken rifle just in case we can actually fix that up down the way. And I'm actually going to swap them veg out for the fruit as well. More of a veg guy, you know what I mean, guys. But we are looking very good now. We've got an AK-47, 2 pistols, sniper rifle and a hunting rifle, which is fantastic. And I think I'm going to call it an episode here, guys. We've done pretty well today doing the main quest. We have got to find a safe place. Maybe I'll click on it. Nah, right, so that is an open-ended objective, a safe place. I don't know how many areas there actually are either. I really haven't got a clue, but we've done really well with weapons there. We could do with storing more medical supplies and maybe going from there. And just as we're leaving, you know, a guy's just attacked us, so we're going to try and hide from them. And they pass without seeing us, just to end the episode on a nice note. But we need to get out of Dalmos. But as always, guys, let me know what you think down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon.